1 is another hit, so we get 1, 1. So since it's another hit, and we get it from L, and we give it an S, and then we go on to the next one, which is 449. We ask ourselves the least recently used, and in this case we have an N for least recently used, and our N, we will have the 449 in place of that, and from our S we go to T, and then from here we jump on to the next one, which is another 449. It gives us another hit, so that hit gives us from T to U, right? And then we have a 448. The 448 tells us that we need to remove the least recently used, which in this case is the R. Sorry, it's actually the Q in this case. The recently used is the Q. Remove that one. We put in the 448. And we have the V come there, right? And then the next one is a 451. We don't have a 451 here. Remove the least recently used, in which case it is the R. Remove all these ones, right? We put in the 451. We cancel that with the 451 and give it the timestamp of W. Next one is the 2. Oh, the 2 does not exist actually. So we will just remove the least, which is the 1, and have the 2 come in place of that, not the X. In this case, we finish the first pass, and we'll jump on to the next one. And the next one begins with 451, 2, 448, 449, okay? And we will map them, starting with W, giving us the A, B, the U, B, and then the W, U, V, and then that will give us C, and then the X will give us D. So we begin mapping with this time with 450. 450 does not include in our cache, so we remove the least recently used, put the 450 there, and we call that an E. We jump onto our next one. 450, we get our first hit, cancel that, give it an F, go on to the next one. 451 exists, get another hit, F, G. 449 actually does not exist, so least recently used, this one, 449. 449, it gets in H. Next one, 0. Oh, 0 does not exist. Move the D. We put 0, H, I. Next one, 0. There's a hit. Since we have a hit there, we put it to a J. Next one, another 0. Remove that, another hit. K. 1. Well, 1 does not exist there. Look for the list used. In this case, it is the F, right? Remove the F, the whole of it. In this time, we pass in the 1. We call it an L. Go on to the next one, which is the 2. 2 does not exist anymore. Remove the list used item. In this case, that is our G. 2 M. Go on to our next one. It's the 3. 3 does not exist here, so remove the list used item. In this case, it's between K and H, and we find that it's H, so we remove that one. We put in the 3, and we give it it was M, so we jump on to N, and then we jump on to the next one, which is the 0. Well, 0 does not 0 actually exists, so we move the K. I'll give it another hit, and since K and O, so we get into the O there. Go into the next one. That's the 2. Well, we have a hit for the 2. Hit 2 O to P, from O to P. Oh, well, we have another 2. Well, get another hit from P. We go to Q, and then, well, we have a next one, our 0. Well, we have a 0 in there. We get a hit. We come from Q to R. We're looking for a 1. Well, 1 exists, so we get a hit, another hit. We get another hit, and we come in from R to an S. We go to 449. 449 does not exist. List recently used is our N. We remove our N there, we put 449. 449 there, and then we jump into, we give it a different number. T. We have a number 449. We get that. We come from T, we move to U. We go to 448. Well, 448 does not exist. We move the list recently used item 448. So 448 will go to our Q. So 448, yep, 448. V. 451. Well, 451 actually does not exist. And we remove the R. And we have the 450. In this case, 451 being W. And then lastly, we have our 2. We have our 2 coming in. Since we don't have any other 2 in our cache, we will have the 2 coming in the list, which is in this case our our S. 2 X, and that's the last of it. So for passes, we get 5 for there, 10 for there, and another 10 for here. So we get 25 out of a possible of 60. And this is my final solution. Thank you.